Hello, everyone. How are you? And we're back again. I can't believe how much this feels like it's the real frolic. You guys have been amazing, and we're so happy to just be spending mystery. I think this might be our mystery. I think I have done it. We shall see. If she doesn't answer, then we know we haven't. My hair is getting better. Have you noticed? Hi.
Hello.
Is this where we find our mystery minion, or is she in another room?
Well, I
Hi,
am
mystery
here.
minion.
My phone says you're not here, but anyway, I'm happy to borrow a phone.
This isn't East Trigger, it's Gobsmacked Yarn.
Excellent. Hello, Gobsmacked Yarn.
Hello. It's an Instagram takeover.
Yeah.
Rather unexpected one.
So I see you're having the same hair issues that I'm having. My hair should be like this short right now, but
This is, my friends, is the pandemic shag.
nice.
Also,
it's hot.
Shetland pony. But that's where it's good that I need reading glasses. So
there you go.
Yeah.
So how's it going out there in Gobsmacked East?
Well, Gobsmacked East. So I thought my yarn dyeing has been slow lately because pandemic. But so be it. But I thought I would show you the studio setup here because it's pretty cool and it's making good progress. So
yes, please.
I have it because I have a dedicated studio in Peterborough, and I'm here in Sackville, New Brunswick, with E. Streger, whose phone I'm borrowing, for a sabbatical from my day job. So I'm out here temporarily. So I've got a new setup, and this is quite exciting because our house has this room at the front of the house that's perfectly situated for a studio. So you come inside, and I've got my ancient skein winder, courtesy of Indigo Dragonfly from many, 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 many years ago.
Cast-offs from indie dyers for the win. I got that from another indie dyer.
Oh, excellent. Even better.
So,
and I've got
it's
amazing.
It's really done its thing. Yep.
Yes. Amazing painting from Lisa D. Hickey, who's a Toronto artist, and it was so beautiful I couldn't resist putting it in the studio.
Oh, so good.
But far away from the dye. And then ball winder. You may notice that I like reusing old furniture.
Really?
Yeah, really. What a surprise. And then
did you pick that up from somebody's garbage pile?
No, this piece came with the house.
Nice.
This piece I picked up from someone's garbage pile.
Excellent. Excellent.
Yes. And check out my die top. This is the aluminum top on wood from an old Eaton's catalog kitchen cabinet.
Wow.
And it's amazing.
That's cool.
It's huge. I mean, it's on top of an old dresser right now, but it's huge and it's very sturdy. So that's exciting.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing. And then, of course,
I'm a little jealous.
I know, right? And then, because the studio is not yet set up completely, there's my new electrical for the stove, and there are the holes in the wall that were necessary to put that electrical in. So that's the studio.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Is Elizabeth always perched on your windowsill?
Sometimes, yes. Sometimes when I'm working, she just perches there to be the peanut gallery.
I watch the orders come in and imagine different systems of organizing her yarn, but keep them to myself so I don't get in trouble.
It's true. It's true. So these are the East Coast Minion antics.
Awesome.
Yep. Yeah. So for those of you who might not know, so I'm Gobsmacked Yarn, and the reason why I'm on faux frolic today, oh yes, I see Victoria's just adding this, is that I learned how to dye yarn from Kim at Dye Camp these many years ago, and started
In my
my business.
first dye camp.
Your very first ever, before it was
Yes.
even officially Dye Camp.
Yes.
And I, yes, Streger is wearing Yoriso, Destiny Itano's shawl pattern in Wing and Hooven DK. Yep.
So it's brioche in 3 sections, which means you get to play with color in a really interesting way. And the 2 sides look quite different. And I think this was my first project that I actually finished in brioche. So highly recommend, good learning project and amazing yarn.
Yeah.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Thank you.
Yep.
But you forgot to say what happened after you went to dye camp. You got distracted from your story.
Oh, so yes. So I did get distracted. It's pandemic brain. It's very distracting. So yeah, so I went to dye camp, and then if any of you have taken classes with Kim, you'll know that if you say, Kim, what would happen if, then the answer is always try it and see. And that, I think, is a good motto for life. And essentially, that's how I ended up with my own yarn business. Is because Kim essentially said, try it and see. Well, she was more supportive than that, but and then I also work part-time sometimes for Indigo Dragonfly when I'm in the same province. So that's why
Which we love. And
yes,
if we were at Frolic, if we were in Toronto at the Frolic instead of, the Frolic,
yes,
you would be sharing a booth with us. We always have you sharing a booth with us at the Frolic. And so it felt really wrong not to have you here today.
Yeah, and it is very strange. I know, Kim, you've said previously how odd it is not to be able to see people in person, because we really do, as yarn dyers, enjoy. It's exhausting, but it's delightful, and we really thrive off of all those conversations with people we get to know year after year who have great ideas for what to do with our yarn and who are just interesting, passionate people, and it's so fun to connect with them. So I'm really glad that you organized today, because it gives us at least a taste of that. We're not in person, but we're at least thinking of yarn and thinking of each other, and that's really a wonderful thing.
Exactly. And when I should show you this. Whoops. When Kate and I were on together earlier, we were showing some sneak peeks of some of the shawls from the book.
Yes.
And this, of course, is your yarn.
Yes.
In a gradient that, so here's the amazing thing about indie dyers, is that we really bounce ideas off each other, and especially me and Marit. When Marit works in the studio, or even when we're not in the same place, we bounce ideas off each other, and it's really, really great. So I gave her a couple of images, and she came back with this amazing gradient, which I then sent to Murky Depths Dye Works in New York, and she helped me put together some colors that contrast with it perfectly. Like, there's places in this shawl where it almost blends together, and then places like here where it pops so amazingly well. It's just, and so this whole thing was a real joy. Real joy to knit. And we all know the book is coming out in September, but we don't want you to you can pre-order anytime you want. But we would like it if a huge group of knitters started pre-ordering about 6 to 8 weeks before the actual launch. Don't worry, Kate and I will remind you. And not only rural Ontario internet issues, rural New Brunswick internet issues, I'm sure, as well.
It's true. It's true.
it's all the things. But this is the way that we get to be with you today, which is really wonderful.
And
Anyway,
also,
yes.
can I just add briefly, because Destiny of Seattle Yarn was your guest earlier, and I just wanted to mention that folks have been asking when they can next get a hold of some gobsmacked yarn, and I will be sending Destiny a wholesale order of gobsmacked soon.
Really?
Yes, because our local yarn shops are so important to us always. And
Agreed.
right now, with all the social distancing, it's really difficult for some of these small businesses to earn a living. And so one small way that I can help is to send her some yarn so that she has something new and different that she can sell along with all of her standbys and well-loved yarns like Indigo Dragonfly. So when that happens, I'll be sure to post on Instagram and also on my Ravelry group so that people know to go to the Seattle Yarn website to look for the yarn there.
Mm-hmm. Or Destiny, can you send me pictures ahead of time?
Why, Kim? Are you looking for some yourself?
No reason. None
I mean,
whatsoever.
I can also send the pictures ahead of time.
Excellent. It's good to know people. And I'm really excited. I'm so excited that you're doing that, because when Destiny opened Seattle Yarn, she came to me and said, is there any chance? What do you think? Would Marit do it? And so I quietly asked Marit, and it wasn't something she could do at the time, but I'm really so glad that you're going to be able to connect with her Destiny and her community, because they're fantastic humans.
Yeah.
Yay!
And
I'll have to wrestle pack rat for them. I think I can take her. She's little.
long distance, social distance, pandemic wrestling.
Right?
Stay low to the ground.
Stay low to the ground and get Tiny Human on my side, and it's all good. Tiny Human is Pack Rat's child, who is also little. Anyway, we're going to leave you now.
Yep.
But I'm so glad that you came and joined us today, and that, hey, I'm little, but I'm strong, she says.
It was my pleasure.
I'm so glad that you came to be our mystery minion today. And it's really lovely to see your face.
You too.
We need to talk again soon.
Happy faux frolic, everyone.
All right. Take care. Bye.
Bye.